technique as opposed to power.
So here comes a substitution.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. Fekir going full steam ahead down the left flank. Loose ball, who's going to get there? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's through the middle. Manolas. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Dembele. Mondi. Could move up a gear here. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Deftly done. He's got away. Tries the cross. Fekir. And here's Dembele. Manolas. Manolas goes looking. Rafael Varane. Fekir. Thauvin. Forward it goes. Mondi. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Griezmann.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe. Mbappe!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hoists it forward. Gone back to the keeper. Rafael Varane. Fekir. Tries to get it forward quickly. What an adventurous run from a defender. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Thauvin. And Thauvin! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. France must wait for their first win, but they have their first point. That for now will have to suffice. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination.
France have got off to a solid, if unspectacular start, coming into this game off a draw on day one of the campaign. Not ideal, but far from disastrous, and much now depends on the outcome of this pivotal game. A win would certainly put them in the frame for a top two finish. Anything less, and it would be very much on the edge. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. France looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Well, having drawn their opening game, Peter, I think there's a little more pressure to win this one rather than leave it to the final match and endure a more nail-biting encounter. That should be reflected with a purpose and an urgency from them. So I think we might get something lively.
Has a shot! Steered forward.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Repelled by the keeper. It has got through to him.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Pings it out wide. Oh, really good feet from him. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It could be in here. Fekir goes looking. Griezmann. Dembele. What an adventurous run from a defender. Griezmann. Mbappe. Mbappe going full steam down the flank. Whipped in. That's a corner kick. Mbappe! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Algeria have it back and they can go again. Goes for goal! That's got him rattled. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
France, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one.
Griezmann! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Mbappe proving impossible to wrestle off the ball, and it's Fekir. Oh, what a ball! Looks to bypass the midfield. Titi does well to read it and intercepts. Looks to thread it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Sidibe. Pogba gets it back. It's Griezmann! Same again, same outcome.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
That's not going far. Mbappe. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Forward it goes. Now it's Dembele. He's left his man. It's Griezmann! It's a goal!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Griezmann duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Gets it upfield. Pogba. Pogba! Oh, and that should have been two.
Pogba was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And it's Pogba.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Areola sends that a long way. The final seconds now. France just have to run down the clock. Griezmann, surely, it's Dembele! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. France looking to widen the gap even further here. France's free kick then. Griezmann! Danger averted for now. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by and in... They can more or less feel it now, avoid defeat here, and they will take that eagerly awaited place in the knockout stage. The odds overwhelmingly in their favour. Everybody is expectant here, the crowd is up, they think the job is just about done. Indeed, in fact it is. One more point does it, just one. Well, the Estadio Alejandro Villanueva is definitely a venue with an old-school feel. It holds about 33,000. France lining up with a look of total focus. Eyes on the prize, which is way beyond these group stages.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after three. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to... Fekir! They've managed to get it away. Fekir. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Thauvin. And here's Griezmann.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. And it's Thauvin. Battles to win it back. Oh, they could break here. And there's a long ball. He's through. Matuidi cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Matuidi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looking to break out here. Fekir. He gets past his man. Fekir. Mbappe goes for goal. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And he's away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Going through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
France have been playing well.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that was close. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Matuidi, and it's Fekir. Dembele tries a shot! Mighty close. Dembele. Matuidi. Griezmann. How about a shot? And the flag has stayed down. That's gone a long way up and away. Rafael Varane. And it's Sidibe. Done very well to intervene. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the break is on. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, nice touch. Sidibe. Massive leap! Yes!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
France have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
It's come loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. France with a set-piece chance. It's hit the crossbar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Defenders on the back foot. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Oh, good interception. It is just a question of running down the clock. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Hits one! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final.
And the referee brings it to a close. France have done it. They have made the knockout stage.